All right, everybody, welcome in. Due to multiple issues with YouTube being some jerks, I turned off monetization, and they still won't let me show a documentary. I guess they just don't want me to have any kind of educational content on this channel. So, because I want to give you people something, and since the member stream this month has basically been canceled because of that reason, I at least want to give you people some content today, right? So I'm going to do a short Gorlworld video since a few people have already showed up. And that's going to be the plan for today. So talk amongst yourselves just for a minute while I pull up a recent Gorlworld vid. Let me see if there's a recent good one from Foodie or Rosee, or who put up a good one recently. Let me look. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Zio put up a recent one. Well, you know what? Let me watch some Rosee or something. She's obnoxious. All right, folks, just give me 1 second here. With an unexpected Thanksgiving story times with Major T is spilled. Okay. If anybody knows like a good segment of this to fast forward to, I will happily do it. Okay. Oops. Let's try sharing this now.
Let me wait for people to show up. I tried setting this up. I forgot to put it in landscape mode, and I don't want this live to be in vertical. So I could have sworn the live just started. It did.
Hey,
I had
Christy.
to end it because I accidentally started. I forgot to hit horizontal. I did everything
I think it is open to the public.
But yeah, I forgot to hit horizontal. So I'm sorry that I am so late.
I basically decided, since the member stream, the first one I messed up, then I had technical difficulties. A bunch of people have already showed up here anyway because of the technical difficulties. So the member stream for this month has been canceled. We're just doing a public stream this month. Think of it as a bonus stream. For the member stream, I like to do some non-Gorlworld content, but since my non-Gorlworld content was all preempted, the backup and the main show, so we're gonna do a Gorlworld show, which is always good for something, right? At least do a little bit of short one. So that's
just walk through the door.
That's what's going on today. Yeah, so it's not a member stream today, just a regular stream because the member stream could not be shown.
So, my bad. Sorry. I was not expecting this day.
Well, let me take a minute just to welcome everybody in and turn off that music now. Actually, I'll leave the music while I welcome y'all in. Welcome in, Jamie. Welcome in, Nutty. Welcome in, Christy. Welcome in, Rory. Welcome in, Nancy. Welcome in, Fresh Flowers. No problem, Nancy. Yeah, the member stream ended up getting canceled. I'm sorry, Jamie. Anybody who wants a refund, we can discuss it. We'll discuss the refund after today. I don't know. We'll figure something out. My apologies, members. But you're still getting the extra content at least, right? That's what matters. You're still getting the extra stream. My apologies to the members, though.
To go the way that it has. Thanksgiving was great.
Oh, speaking of Thanksgiving, I hope everybody had a fun Thanksgiving. Since we're not doing the member stream, let me take a chance to talk to everybody. So I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Mine was pretty good. I made ham and sweet potato casserole. The sweet potatoes were a little bit too sweet, but they were really good otherwise. And they were too sweet because I added a little bit of sugar. I should have added not so much. I added a little too much. But otherwise, they were really good. The ham was pretty good. It wasn't that great, but it was so darn cheap, I can't complain, right? It was $2.50 a pound. At that price, I mean, unless it was terrible, I'd be happy with it. The glaze I got for the ham was really good. It was like this mustardy, sugary glaze. It was good. So overall, I'd say it was a positive meal. Could have been better, but it could have been a heck of a lot worse too. So hopefully you folks had a good time. Let me know in the chat if you had anything especially tasty or anything especially nasty. Feel free to let me know.
I had a great time. How was y'all's Thanksgiving? I had a great time. I'll wait for more people to kind of get in here before I get into the nitty gritty of my day. But
Peppermint cinnamon.
I'm so fucking jazzed, Josie. Like, the jazz levels are off the charts, okay? I'm fucking...
Golden Corral, interesting. I guess they would serve like a Thanksgiving meal or something. As far as buffets go, I think Golden Corral is definitely one of the better ones.
Jazzy McJazzerson right now. It has been such a 180 from yesterday. I don't celebrate, but I've been playing golf all day. So fun.
You know what? Does Rosie spill anything interesting at the beginning? Because if not, I want to fast forward to when she does like some cooking or something more interesting. Let's see what she does as she goes on. So she doesn't really. So she just kind of talks for the whole stream. Okay. Well, then we're just gonna let's fast forward a little bit at least.
Like it. It was like, you know, it kind of had like essence of apple cider vinegar because it was a kombucha, but it wasn't like that super sharp flavor. It was very smooth. It was so good. They gave us like a tiny little sipper, and then I was like, I asked to basically buy one, but I didn't want to buy a full 12-ounce one because it was very much like a little sippy thing. So they ended up giving me like a cup with like probably roughly 4 ounces of it in it. I don't even know if they charged me.
Enjoy.
Because I did end up buying on my way.
Yeah, welcome in again, Fresh Flowers, and enjoy yourself. Oh, Rosie has a new love interest. Oh, I'm interested to hear that. Is he just a hookup this time? Turkey sandwich is always tasty.
Because besides the one tea, because it's like, if you're gonna go and
maybe
have a meal, like you should support the tea business and get drinks. So I spent like $10 on 3 different drinks because I got that. I'm assuming I didn't get charged for the kombucha because again, their prices are really like good. I would say. So I got at least 3 or 4 drinks for $10. Like, I don't know. Based on what I was told, I think they gave it to me for free, but I didn't ask. Yeah, so they had this thing called tie-dye lemonade. And I forgot to take a picture of it because it was really pretty. It was a mix of blue raspberry, orange, and mango lemonade.
Under the neck flap.
That shit was so good. And I bought 2 because I brought one home.
So she said she really loved the drink. It was orange and mango lemonade, which actually does sound kind of tasty. And I'll say this, as far as Thanksgiving goes, I'm a big believer on treat days. Like, have a treat, have a nice meal on Thanksgiving, the holidays. Don't be afraid to overeat a little bit. But at the same time, you want to eat healthy most of the time, right? You want to try to eat healthy most of the time, at least. At least if you're working on your health, of course. Rosie is somebody who really needs to work on her health. And for her to pig out on Thanksgiving is whatever, but she pigs out every day. Every day she eats. Rosie's average day is like triple, like what I would eat on Thanksgiving. Quadruple. I mean, it's just, her average day is enough to feed an entire family. So I can only imagine what she ate on Thanksgiving.
For my brother. Because I also filled, I think he's already eaten it. I filled a pretty big container. And with like, I think my brother already finished it with like all the goods. I posted a picture of like the food on my community tab post. Danielle's a fantastic cook. Everything was super delicious. And it was really great. And so, well, me and
I wonder if those tags are like on skin tags are like the ones on a bed. Like, you get in trouble if you take them off. What would Rosie's skin tags even say on them? Like 50% hypocrite, 60% bitch. Like,
so, yeah. So basically, it ends up, we end up like leaving about 8:30. We pull up in front of my house at about 9 p.m. And we're just sitting there talking. Too. And for some reason, like, Corby didn't like pull into my driveway. And
Aww. Lame.
Like 2 hours.
Lame. I'm tired. I still came into this stream today. I really didn't feel like doing it. But after the YouTube struck it down, I was like, I'm done. But I'm gonna stay on and give y'all something today.
The police pulled up, and I was like, what the fuck? We were just talking. I just, hand to God, only conversation was happening up to that point. And I was like, when Corby said it was the police officer, I was like, what the fuck? So I like slowly get out of the car. And I was like, hi, I live here. So sorry. And he was like, yeah, a neighbor just called. And I was like, I'm so sorry. And I was like,
did she get a new tattoo? Like, there's a red mark on her arm also. Is that part of the tattoo, like a new tattoo, or is that just a burn or
I was
something?
like, do you need my ID? He was like, no. What's your name? And I told him my name, and then he was like, this address is on your license. I was like, yes. Like, I live here. I swear to God. Like, he was like, no, I believe you. And so I get back in, and I'm like, we wait for the police officer to leave. I'm like, okay, just pull in my driveway. So yeah, like I said, when I started the live, I had like basically just walked in the door. She's really cute, yeah. And I, yeah. So we talked until about 2 a.m. before I came inside.
Oh,
So,
wait a minute. So she's got like a girlfriend now? Is that what she's implying?
oh, we talked about a lot of stuff. You sure can't talk like I really do. It is a good trait for a YouTube live
So she
streamer.
was up late talking with this person.
I am the yappers of yapping. I'm the yapping of yappers. Sure, let's go with it. And I think
Well, she takes up so much space. She makes it look a lot smaller, right? Like it doesn't look as big as a house would for a normal sized person. Well, welcome in, Wookiee Lover. Hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, the members stream had so many technical difficulties. I just restarted it and opened it up. You know what? She might as well live in that kitchen. She might as well live in that chair. Like when this chair breaks. Oh, let me ask you folks. When this chair breaks, do you think she's going to get a real wheelchair, or do you think she's just going to get another office chair and just use it like a wheelchair? Because that's what she's doing.
What's gonna happen is I am going to hi different sage, first time here, welcome, thank you for being here. So I think what's gonna happen is tomorrow, once I'm done cooking, I think we're gonna hang out. So did she give off friend vibes or more than friend vibes?
Well, in a way, this is good because this validates Rosie's bisexuality, because she always said she's bi, but I never once heard her mention anything about a female. So this is at least it gives her some credibility on the topic.
I don't know.
Hey, what's up, Sparkleberry? Oh, okay. Now that's more okay. So now I got to be more careful because this is gonna I'm gonna walk into a trap. So let me just say up front, I don't mean to misgender anybody. I just don't even know what's going on yet. So I'm gonna handle this with care from this point forward.
Sorry, I had a text to respond to. Anyway, we see that shit-eating grin. What are you talking about?
But that's interesting.
We've got a story time going on. Welcome in. Yeah, absolutely. Very much story time.
No problem, Ms. Butler.
So,
anybody listening, think of this as a free sample. Although the members only stream, actually, this is not like a members only stream, because a members only stream, I like to do a non-Gorlworld content. But it just feels like YouTube is crazy about not letting people use content except for silly Gorlworld type stuff. Like I even though I demonetized the stream, it still would not let me use a documentary. So I'm a little confused at what I'm going to do for the members content going forward. So I'm going to have to think of something. But yeah, welcome in, peasants. You're allowed to watch the stream today.
Given the fact that Danielle didn't really want extra desserts because there was more than enough, I've decided that for tomorrow's
welcome in, Chris.
live
I think
stream,
so too. I'm
gonna hold off and make the cinnamon rolls like probably sometime next week. Like I'll just do a separate live for the cinnamon rolls.
Just a meme.
Like the apple pie ones, because that mixture will last a good bit in the fridge, because it's just like cooked down apples, right? But I don't want to. I
think so too, Wookie.
We just have too much going on. We still have leftover pie. We have these cinnamon rolls.
Yeah,
my brother
she
bought
shares
really
all kind of weird
intentions.
stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I'm very
know
excited for apple pie
say.
cinnamon rolls. So I just won't make a dessert tomorrow, which is fine with me. Can we have a stream baking something for your new friend? Yes, that'll definitely be happening. 100%.
I'm interested to see this new person. I'm going to be very interested to see, because I just think Rosee is the kind of person who doesn't. I haven't really seen enough of her in a relationship, but I get the impression that she's going to be very clingy and weird, and there's going to be problems. And I'm all for it. I'm not. Let me rephrase that.
Definitely happening.
I'm not for her having problems, but I'm here to see them. That's what I meant to say. I'm here for it. I'm not there for it. I'm here. English is a funny language sometimes. I'm here for it. I'm not there for it. You get what I mean.
So yeah. Danielle had so many leftovers.
Welcome in, Jarella. I had to cancel the member stream, so I did a public stream
Your happiness
instead.
tonight has turned my night around. Well, thank you, Shay.
Oh, welcome in,
I'm
Sunshine.
glad I was able to have
Sunshine
like a
Country
positive
Chickens,
influence.
good to see you.
It's just kind of crazy. The past 48.
Rosee has a really nasty side. And I think a very important thing to consider, which I want to point out, especially considering Rosee is dating this person who is trans apparently. She's friends with Amber, and Amber has no problem trashing people and insulting people and all that kind of stuff. And Amber certainly has said some nasty things about people, about her exes, and I don't even want to get it. I don't even want to get into all the details just because I'm trying to keep this a friendly, fun stream. So I'll just say that she said some nasty stuff, and Rosee defends all of it. Rosee doesn't even want to hear about it. When her chat says, "Hey Rosee, you're talking all this stuff, but what about Amber?" She says some I don't want to hear it. Don't bring that up. I don't want. So Rosie's very hypocritical. She's very hypocritical. She's very intolerant. She's always calling other people hateful and bigoted and all this kind of thing. And I feel like she projects a lot with that. So that's my opinion about Rosee when it comes to her beliefs and her politics. I think she's very projects a lot.
Hours.
Good way to say it.
Like the dichotomy switch is just a lot. So, yeah. I don't know how much I should share from my night tonight. Look, girl, last night you were not feeling it. Good things happen when you say fuck it. Very true.
Yes, I noticed that too, Chris.
I like your bracelets. Thank you, Sage.
And welcome to everybody coming in. My apologies if I missed any of your comments, but comments are all very much appreciated. And if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to click that like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more of this content. Today was originally planned to be a members stream, but due to some technical difficulties and other issues, I've opened it up and just made it a public stream. Some bonus content for everybody this month.
It's awesome to see you so happy for you. Thank you.
Oh, and speaking of copyright and all that, the member stream from last month that was copyright struck, I got the strike, or not struck, violated, whatever. I got it removed. They took it off because I know the law. Like I've never, let me put it like this. I've never had a copyright violation that wasn't rescinded when I protested it. Every single one that I've gotten has been taken back when I protested. The problem is they still keep giving them to me. So it's just very frustrating because I know that I'm in the right legally, but I'm still being persecuted by YouTube. So it's just a very messed up system with all that.
This was so unexpected.
It's like they only want you to cover this kind of silly content. Anything that's like serious or like really like about the environment or about like big issues. And if you use any news content, they love to strike you down.
I guess I'll just say events transpired. So, Yami is going to be heartbroken, probably. Wookie. Sorry, Yami, no.
That's actually a very, very good point.
I don't know.
I've noticed that different age groups tend to enjoy different girls more or less. Glitter is right in the middle. I think everybody kind of really enjoys Glitter. That's part of why I like to cover her.
Hey, Larry. I had a way better time than expected. What did everyone have for dinner tonight? Danielle made, oh my God, her turkey. Oh,
Tell us more. Or don't.
I don't like turkey. Her turkey wasn't making. Did you smooch?
Yeah, exactly.
Events transpired. Is that a vampire bite? What are you talking about?
So Rosee, just to give an update, anybody hasn't listened in, apparently Rosee has a new person in their life. This is a girlfriend, a trans girlfriend, apparently, but she hasn't revealed that information yet. So I'm kind of just getting the information as it comes in.
Anyway, no, that hadn't happened when that happened, by the way. At that point, I didn't even know what was happening. I could never play poker. Ew, Aileen, no. It wasn't that kind of party. I feel like a teenager.
Let me put on her chat in the corner so I can see what she's responding to.
You're good, Edible. I'm happy you had a good time. I'm turning in for the night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you, Treason. You can always catch the replay. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I was expecting to be back in the house way sooner. Like, way sooner. I'm kicking my feet up like I'm at a sleeper party. A slumber party. So excited for you. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, did anybody else know that Rosie's favorite drink? Does anybody in the chat know Rosie's favorite drink? I should put up a poll in here to ask you folks what you think it is, because I have a guess, and it's just so nasty.
I feel a new era amongst us. You don't have a PowerPoint face and you blush easily. You don't have a PowerPoint face. What's a PowerPoint face? I've never heard that term before.
Rosie has a pie face.
All right, Sage, thanks for being a poker face. Oh, okay, it was a typo. Okay, I was like, what the fuck is a PowerPoint face? Is that a
PowerPoint face
term?
She's got the moon face. Seriously, like her face is preternaturally round. Like, she has a great hairline though. I will concede that. She has a really good hairline. But her face is just crazy round. Not that there's anything wrong with being round faced, but I just like her face. It's not just round, it's like spherical.
Erica, how are you feeling right now though? I mean, my pain is like at a manageable level. I really like pushed myself in terms of like obviously
if she really has all this pain, I don't understand why she doesn't try to lose at least a little bit of weight. Any doctor will tell you, anybody who's ever dealt with being very overweight will tell you that carrying extra body fat very often leads to extra body pains, body aches. And eliminating some of that body fat will often reduce the pain. Not always, depends on the pain, depends what causes it. But when you're as big as Rosie, I find it hard to believe that it's not leading to what ails her.
Absolutely, like I haven't been home in about like 10 hours. Rosie, I think something in the timeline isn't adding up, if you know what I mean. The grin, the glow. What do you mean? What are you inferring? How long has it been since I've eaten? I probably ate at about 5:30ish. All right, Farah.
I'm putting her favorite drinks, making a poll in the chat.
I hope she accepts us. LOL, Rosie is a package deal. Yeah, no, she's into like video editing and graphic design stuff. So. Time for a snack. I said probably. Honestly, I packed enough food where I was like maybe I'd have a little bit of it, but my brother he actually walked back out after I
put a poll in the chat.
It was like I was probably home for not even an hour, and I realized because when we pulled up, I was like,
I misspelled Rosie.
Like, if you don't have anything to do, we can just like sit and talk for a bit if you want. Because for like the first until like
I agree, Jamie.
We were in my driveway.
Covering the sleeves is always a nice look for her. This stream is kind of interesting, but I want to see her like cook and do stuff. I'm gonna go pull up one of her others. That's a little more interesting.
About 5 hours. Pub subs are fantastic.
Because I only have...
So for probably the first like 3 hours of sitting outside, I didn't know
have so much time to cover. I
couldn't give a read. I wasn't sure. I was like, I think vibes are happening, but I'm not sure. And I never assume, never. Like it's a point of like to a problem for me. But I was like, I think there's vibes. But
She thinks there's vibes.
I can't tell. I never can. And
well, I do want to listen to the story. If she's going to talk about her date and her love life, I want to hear that. As long as she's talking about that, I'm going to listen to this.
Then, oh, she's taller than me. She is 6'3". Yes, she knows about my YouTube channel.
That adds up.
And, yeah, because we spent like a lot of time like talking about how she's like earlier on in her transition.
I wonder what they look like. If they look like this person looks more, if they actually like really look very feminine, or if they look just more like a dude.
Yeah, and I was just like learning a lot of stuff, and we were just having a really open dialogue, and then I started sharing stuff about myself and my life, and yeah, and like She's really cool.
Yeah, it's a trans woman,
And,
which means they were born as a man. So they're
Yeah.
that
What's crazy is
would
I think we
explain
met,
why
like,
they're so
about a year
tall.
ago. And in fact, like, I'm pretty sure she's the person that gave me
The
free
water,
edibles one
obviously
time.
fresh flowers.
Just like, because she could.
Yeah, that's why, JB.
I'm not famous. Oh my God, me.
Makes a little more
That
sense
makes me
when you think of it
cringe
like
so
that.
hard when people
Like,
say things
oh,
like
right,
that.
now I get it.
She knows that I make money with YouTube, and I actually talked a little bit. Like, I was like,
Yeah, I'm trying to be respectful here. I don't want to
I did
upset
ask the
anybody, so
question,
I'm
do you
being
know
very
what
delicate
Gorlworld is?
with
And
the way
then God, I
describe
gotta
the
know.
situation. I haven't seen that. I don't
You know,
know anything
like,
about
there
this
was
person.
some conversations on that topic, because I come out the
I don't even know anything about. I've never seen or heard anything about Rosie's date, so I'm
gate
not going to
with,
presume
like,
too
the
much.
truth. You know, I don't just, like, hide shit because if someone's gonna get involved in my life, even as friends, like, there's kind of security risks.
Now, the question I already am thinking of: do you think Rosie secretly hopes that she can like convert this person back into being like a full-time man? Does she think that is that like her goal, or does she want to like date them as a trans woman? Because I think Rosie's the kind of person who would secretly like date a trans woman, hoping that they go back to being a man. I think that she would hope that. I don't know if she would or she wouldn't, but I feel like she would do that.
So, you know, I don't know, Josie. But they are just someone, like, we just couldn't stop talking to each other. So it was like 5 hours in front of my house and probably like 3 hours
Right? I do too.
at the bar. So we basically talked nonstop for like at least 8 hours. And like,
I had to say it.
I even said, like, when I was talking about streaming and stuff, I was like, would
That's
it
a good
bother
point.
you, like,
She
if
might
I did
actually
end
be
up
cool with
breaking you
both.
up at
That's
some
fair.
point? And she was like, no, of course not. Yeah, exactly, Josie. Exactly. And it's not like,
And I do want to point out this show is a humorous show, so you know, keep in mind I'm trying to be lighthearted here, so nobody gets too serious.
getting new people in my life directly involved in my content is not something I'm interested in doing. It's more so like, I want to build, whether it's friendships or more, outside of the internet. I don't want to get the internet involved. I don't need their opinions. I don't need their shit.
She doesn't want to get the internet involved, but what does she do? She immediately tells us about her new relationship. And I'm happy for Rosie. She's found somebody. Like I think that's cool. As long as they get along well, as long as they're happy together, then yeah, cool. You know, good for her.
But there was a moment, because like I shared some really,
As long as she's happy, I'm
personal
happy
stuff.
for her in that
Like,
sense.
some of
Like
it
I
I
don't
discussed lightly.
I don't hate Rosie. Like I don't like Rosie. There's things about her I don't like, but I don't wish bad on her or anything like that. I want to get that clear. Like I'd like her to stop being so manipulative toward her audience. That's something I'd like her to stop doing. But as far as like her meeting somebody and being happy in a relationship, I don't have anything against that. Like in fact, it might make her like a happier person. It might make her stop, trauma dumping on her audience and stuff like that.
On my channel
cool.
in the past, but I don't trauma dump like I used to all over the place, all over the internet, like I used to. And but like when I'm getting to know someone, depending on like the vibes and the dynamic, sometimes it's like you're swapping war stories, kind of a thing. What are you talking about? What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I agree.
What's I saying?
How's that poll coming up so far?
Because there was like a moment where no
diet soda with cream is an early lead.
Talk about what kind of car she has. That's a little weird. Can we actually not go there? Thank you. But
probably, Jarella. I tend to not think about things from that perspective, but I think you're right. People could find out a lot from very little information. So if somebody combs through this.
I like shared something really, really, really personal, like a very traumatic event in my life. And she asked if she could give me a hug, and I said yes. And so she hugged me, like we were in the car. And like when she was hugging me, like we hugged, and we hugged like for a fat minute.
this is the level of detail that I just don't think is necessary to share with your audience. Like, come on, like, even if you do want to share elements of your personal life, is this real? Like, this kind of details just feels like you're just asking for people to get overly involved. Like, Rosee talks all the time about so-called parasocial relationships. I feel like this is inviting people a little bit too much in.
Would you mind if I bring up at some point brings her up the moment you walk through the door? What do you mean, eggs? What are you talking about?
Oh, so you trauma dumped on her. I love it. Good point, Angela.
But
Surprised it didn't get deleted.
You know, trauma dumping isn't like when something is unwanted. Like I said, sometimes when you're getting to know people, it's like swapping war stories. I'm not sharing the details of those conversations with you guys. But
that's a good way to put it.
At like 87.
I didn't think of it like that, but that's really a good way to put it. Like if you if you just Rosee has a simple equation. Like, what do I get out of this for me? What does this do for me? Well, my audience is going to kiss my butt and give me butt pats and make me feel good. What could happen to my partner? Well, they might get, you know, some information might get leaked, might not be good for them, but hey, I get the pats on the head, the pats on the butt, and that's what I need.
Seconds.
The belly rubs.
That maybe even more. I don't know. And then like, so instead of pulling away, like we both kind of like pulled our heads back and we're just looking at each other. And I was like, is she about to kiss me? Like, what is that? What's happening? And then she like ended up pulling away and I was like, okay, I still don't know what's happening. And then not am I cheating on Yami. Yep. Oh my god. These are honestly green flags, thank you.
She has a loose relationship with the truth.
Spit, bye. Yeah, the tension. No.
Great point, Christy. I think that's another reason Rosee comes out and says stuff, because she knows people don't believe her. And half the time she is full of crap, right? So.
Guys, you made it was just like someone in my chat. What are y'all on about?
It is heavy cream. Yep.
Like, they're a valued member of my community, but like, some of you are being fucking weird. Side note. Anyway, so yeah. And
what's disturbing to me, Wookiee Lover, is that creates an unhealthy environment, an unhealthy dynamic where the content creator, if their personal life is now content, it incentivizes them to have drama in their personal life. And if they don't, they're going to invent it because it's what their audience wants to hear. So that I think that's kind of the origin of modern reality TV shows. Because when reality TV shows first began, they began as unscripted content, but the audience wanted more. They couldn't produce enough drama naturally, so they had to manipulate the drama. And that's what you get with these kind of channels. When they invite people into their personal life has to be, becomes the content. For better or worse.
Later on, that confusion was cleared up. And that's that.
Respect, Nutty. It's very frustrating how many people just throw their family online without even considering the dangers.
Oh, because I was telling her, we were both talking, and we were just like, kind of like going back and forth about stuff. And at some point, we're like hours in. She was like, yeah, I mean, if you ever want help, like...
Hours in. So this was a very intense meeting. She and this trans woman, they really bonded very deeply. So they talked for hours. So, I mean, that was a deep connection at the beginning. But sometimes when you have a deep connection like that with somebody in the beginning, you might overlook some of their flaws. So hopefully that's not what's going on here. If it is, I guess we'll find out soon, right?
Vlogging and stuff, like I'd love to like help with that, like help be the filming person or whatever, like behind the camera. And I was like, oh. And then I was very quickly like, actually, like, I want to make it very clear that like my intention is to like build a friendship first, because I don't want to build any kind of friendship, even beyond anything above friendship, but even friendship level. I don't want to have an unbalanced dynamic off the gate where it's like, oh, hey, let's hang out just because like I want to film or do something. Like I want to hang out to like.
It probably is. And Rosee has a bad habit of clinging on to people who show her just a little bit of attention. I think a few of you had mentioned that already in chat. So yeah, she's done this in the past. That guy, she had the anonymous, or I shouldn't say anonymous, but she had like the brief sexual encounter with him. She started saying he was like a boyfriend. This person now is someone she seems to be very interested in.
Get to know you, and like, did you have to squeegee off your lenses after all the steam? Bitch, bye.
I think glitter and lasers is lonely too. I think all the girls are lonely in a way.
Bye. I was gonna ask if y'all decided to hang out again or exchange numbers. Yeah, she texted me a bit ago. The hug lasted longer than the crab in the seafood bowl. Oh, it did actually.
Yeah, Rosie is kind of immature. I think that she said herself that she's had a lot of sexual relationships, but she hasn't had a lot of romantic relationships. Take that, you can take that at face value, but that's what she said that herself. So yeah, this is like a new thing for her. She loves she loves to be in love.
I left my glasses on.
The girls are lonely in my
Y'all are
as well.
out of fucking pocket. Can I just say that? Yeah, so I'd say so, Tangerine. Thank you, Sony Bean. Not y'all should Lady and the Tramp.
I think it's good to keep distance between your online self and your personal life. I mean, that's why I think when people put their entire life online, it creates the unhealthy dynamic. I think it's good to have an online character, a personality, even if it's basically your real personality. You still have to keep it separate. Like don't talk about all your personal stuff. Like I've mentioned some personal things about myself in the past, but I've always kind of just tried to keep it brief. I think that's the way to do it. Now I understand that some people, they get really close with their audience for whatever reason, and that can be cool sometimes. But I just think it's good to keep at least a little bit of space.
Sub. That's wild work. No. Get in the corner, Mish. Or Mish. I don't know. I think that chat had a little too much to drink tonight. I think so. I think y'all are nasty.
I enjoy the experience of age.
Jesus.
I enjoy that element of being
I'm not
older.
trying to like rush into things at all. At all. By the way, thanks for the people that liked the live already. Much appreciated. I think we're going to chit chat for a bit. I'm high, sorry, brother. Valid. I'm high on life.
All right, so let me check that poll. We're going to close that out in a minute. Let's see here. We got...
we talked about a lot
Diet soda with cream is running away.
A lot of topics, a lot of life experiences. Because, like, before I knew exactly what was going on, whether or not this was going to be something where it was, like, strictly friends, or if it was something that could potentially be not just friends, because I found out pretty quickly that she's, a lesbian too. And I was like, oh. And I just couldn't get a read. So far, no red flags.
I agree, Wookie Lover.
Truly. Not like in the sense I think they're perfect and can do no wrong, but nothing glaringly concerning.
All right, so I'm going to close out that poll. Let's see
Because
what
they're
we got.
actually like, moving slow is typically the hardest but best choice. Agreed.
All right, so let's check out this poll real quick. We got the winner, clear winner. Rosie's favorite drink is diet soda with cream, 65%. 20% of y'all agree she is the Kool-Aid woman, so that's clearly what she drinks. 15% of y'all think she drinks the sugary soda. I should have made that clear. I meant sugary soda. And none of you think she likes water. All right. Oh, and welcome in, Moab. Soda. We got one last vote for soda. Came in late. All right. Well, I think soda with cream still won, but soda came in third place.
I call her by her name, Corby.
So it was a good poll. Thank you, everybody who participated.
What kind of food does she like? Like Italian.
Just straight cream.
Mexican, Mediterranean.
Yeah, welcome in, Moab. Today was supposed to be a members-only stream, but there were so many technical difficulties, and then YouTube copyright struck me. So I just said, screw it. I got people here already. I'm just going to open it up and just do a public stream, some Gorlworld content. But I cannot stay too much longer, though.
She really likes pasta. It is such a... I love her name. And I told her as such. I was like Corby is cool as fuck. Corby Blue is actually a dope nickname. Yeah, pasta's pretty great.
She likes to bathe in straight
Universally
soy
beloved.
sauce.
She actually said her favorite dish.
Oh, she
that she's
did?
ever
I didn't
had
even
is
hear it,
bison
Christy. I mean, like, I'm not gonna rewind it because I'm not trying to dox anybody. I'm sure we'll hear it again though.
pesto pasta. And I was like, I'd try that. I tried bison meatloaf and I didn't really
I mean,
enjoy
we know where Rosee is located. We know she's in Central Florida. And I'm not trying to dox anybody. That's common knowledge at this point. So she makes it very easy for people to find her people she talks about because we know approximately where she's located.
it, but I would try it again, especially if it was like something like you make at home with like just.
Oh, and I heard that Foodie said something about how she's not 100% divorced from Salah. Is she still like playing both sides of that? Because I think that's hilarious that she's seriously acting like she's still, well, not exactly. It's complicated, you know.
Bison.
Oh, that's the new tattoo, by the way.
But I would try it again, especially if it was like
Is this new?
something like you make at home with like just the bison and you know exactly what's in it.
She's not showing her wrist.
Exactly what was in that meatloaf.
On this wrist here, there's what looks like a new tattoo.
I tried in Vegas. So I was singing Corbin Blue from High School Musical. Honestly, though, yeah, kind of vibes. Hey, Sav.
Uh-oh. Let me put up the doctor disclaimer. I am not a real doctor. And even just as a regular person, I'm going to say the bathing in soy sauce line was a joke. It definitely was a joke. Please don't bathe in soy sauce. It's also very expensive, if nothing else.
My birthday was good. My Thanksgiving was better. I'm coming off Stranger Things.
She has been so high lately.
Like you just finished it? Like you just finished watching the show? Thank you, Sav.
It's not? I never noticed it
I hope
before,
you had a
I
good
guess.
Thanksgiving. Sat there and got lost in the sauce. Gotcha. I'm pretty hungry.
I think that's what she's doing, Nutty.
I think
I'm
our
getting the
brother ate
impression that's
everything I
what's
brought
going to
home,
happen here.
which is fine. We've got more food to make tomorrow.
Oh, and speaking of food, I had a treat on Thanksgiving. They had these pumpkin shortbread cookies at the store. They were so good. Oh my goodness. I love shortbread cookies already, especially when they're made with real butter, the proper ones. But these ones, they had a little bit of pumpkin flavor in them. It's a little bit of pumpkin, not flavor, like actual pumpkin, a little bit mixed in. So good, so good. I also tried a protein bar the other day. It was called a Built Bar, Built Puff, cookies and cream. It was not that good. It was not that good. It was not terrible, but it was not that good. I still think that as far as protein bars go, I've had plenty of others that are better. I think, but as far as like taste goes, I don't want to start recommending protein bars because I don't really have one offhand that I think is like really great.
I went to my friend's
Yeah, the Puff Bar or the Built Bar was very average, nothing special.
Thanksgiving, and then I met somebody, and I just walked in the door like
Welcome in, Elizu. Good to see you.
almost an hour ago because we
Welcome
were
in.
just sitting outside my house talking for a while.
The member stream got canceled for varying reasons, so we're just doing a public stream today.
So
I actually am going to be shutting it down pretty soon, though. I do have to get going.
if you want to know all the details, you can catch the replay. But
Oh, does she? What the heck is wrong with her taste buds? At least the one that I got, it tasted really good when you first. Oh! I just figured it out. Because when you first bite into it, it tastes really good. But if you chew it up for a while, it starts to taste kind of funky. Like the more you chew it, the worse it tastes. So she probably just takes a bite, chews it twice, and swallows it, and she doesn't even taste the actual taste of the inside. She just tastes the coating. Because the coating is delicious. When you take that first bite, it's really good. But as you chew on it, it starts to get a funky taste. So yeah, she probably does love it. Because she just takes a bite, swallows it, takes another. She probably eats that thing in just a few bites, and it tastes really good for her. Because she doesn't actually chew it.
yeah, I feel like I forgot how the last season of Stranger Things ended. It's been a hot minute.
I love nuts. Nuts are so good.
Yeah, I haven't.
Dark chocolate's good too. I like both those. But I'm not really a dark chocolate eater.
Sent me the
I'm not really a big dark chocolate fan. Like I like it a little bit, but I definitely can stop myself from eating too much of it.
most fucking dope recipe idea in my email. It was using some of the pie crust to make like little jam and goat cheese tarts with the goat cheese that I have in my fridge. And
This girl does not need to find new recipes. Like Rosee finding new recipes is like an alcoholic inventing new mixed drinks. Or it's like somebody inventing new ways to smoke crack. Like it's not helping her. Like she doesn't need more ways to consume calories. Look at this face. This is the face of an addict who's discovered a new way to get high.
I was like, ma'am or sir, that is a glorious idea. I'm obsessed
it down.
and I want it.
Right?
What the heck
That's
was the neighbor complaining for? They burnt their turkey. Okay, so
Makes
to
sense.
be fair, we never turned off the headlights. And that could have been something that like caught their attention. Because like, I think what it was is like, I initially thought we weren't going to be there that long. I thought maybe we'd talk like an hour or so, you know?
Oh, that sounds good. What kind of pudding did you use? And yeah, like give me a little bit of info because I like pudding. I'm interested to hear it.
When she pulled up, she just I guess didn't pull in the driveway. She just like kind of pulled off to the side, which like people do in my street all the time. It's normal. I'll open the door and my neighbors will have people that parked in front of my house because they have like a lot of kids and a lot of people. And it's just like, and normally though that's during the daytime, it's not like, 11 p.m. at night. So I think they were like, I live in a really safe place. So anything out of place, someone probably would call the police, and that's an abnormal thing to happen on our street. So like, it was just like a quick little sorry, let's like, and that's why we waited because the cop even said like you don't even need to move, and I was like, oh okay, my parents do.
Oh, I missed that. So what were the police there for? I missed what she said the police were there for.
Yeah, so like they don't live here most of the year, but so how'd you like the food?
Oh, good. Turkey was okay.
Yeah, I don't know, the pieces I had were really juicy, but I didn't have any of the legs. I thought you would appreciate.
Y'all folks like turkey? You know what I usually make on Thanksgiving? I usually like to make a duck because usually I don't have a big family for Thanksgiving. Usually just me and just a couple people. So a duck is nice and small, and it's just such a tasty bird. I really like it. Uh-oh. Okay, fair enough. But you can tell me it's a chocolate-based pie. Okay, and do you make the pie from scratch, the pudding from scratch, or do you use like a boxed pudding? At least you can at least let me know that much, right? Is it a secret recipe pudding? Indian corn pudding. That sounds very interesting. I love corn. Yeah, I'm not a fan of turkey. Not my first choice.
Appreciate the legs
Though I do like a slice of turkey on a sandwich. I think that's good.
more than just the pieces.
And that's the best thing about Thanksgiving is afterward, you take a slice of turkey, a slice of ham, you can make a nice sandwich afterward.
Oh, good night.
Good night. I'm going to bed a little early. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got work tomorrow. Good luck.
So she was screaming or something and the neighbors called?
Or the neighbors thought you were bitten and wanted to make sure you were okay. I should have read that up. Mel's, listen. I stand on this hill.
If she's swallowing protein bars whole, I mean, that kind of might have something to do with why these girls have such issues with their bowels. I mean, they're just swallowing food whole.
At that point, literally, like, I didn't even know what was happening yet. That was, like, way before anything transpired. So, it was very, like, and what did happen was pretty PG.
Fair enough.
13.
Oh, I like ribs.
Like, it's fine. No, like I said earlier, Daniel didn't want extra desserts. Thiago, no. We don't kiss and tell. I don't know, Laura. We don't need to talk about it. Anyway, moving on. Glad it's a safe neighborhood. Those are hard to find anymore. Agreed. I'm very lucky.
On that note, I'm actually getting pretty hungry. I actually have to run because I do want to eat something before I do. But I've had a wonderful time here with you folks. My apology to all the members in chat. Let me say thank you all to all the members. Let me shout out all the members too. All the my tier 2 members. I only have 2 at this time. I have Hippie Easta and Canada Cool. So I want to shout out the tier 2 members. I also want to shout out all of the tier 1 members in chat. You're very much appreciated. My apologies for not having the members stream working today. I gave it a shot. YouTube struck it down. I'm going to work on something, think of something for next month, be better prepared then. So we did the bonus stream today for everybody, and I hope you had fun watching it. So with that, let me put on the bumper, and I'm going to see you folks
Dirty.
out.
Not a bunch of dirty birds. Also, mind you guys, my parents will watch my stream, so like.
Let me put on the music. Oh, hold on a second. Whoops. Loop it. Okay. Get the music. All right, I'm gonna say goodbye, folks. Have a wonderful day. No problem. Southern Squirrel Gaming, Nutty, thank you so much. Have a great day, Nancy. Have a great day to you too, Wookiee Lover. You're very welcome. No problem, Miss Butler. Oh, this doesn't kiss and tell. Well, actually, yeah, she doesn't kiss and tell. She just tells us everything without kissing, I guess. Have a great day, Miss Butler. You too, Nutty. Miss Jarella, Fresh Flowers 717. Take care of you too. You're very welcome, Chris Jenner. Have a great day. Christy Claw, you have a great day. Oh, no problem. You peasants are, I secretly root for all you peasants. You're awesome. But you members are great too. Love all you. It's just a big happy family here, right? All right. Have a great day, everybody. I got to run, but I had a lot of fun. Thank you for coming by, and I will see y'all during the week.